Breaking news, a man has been handed a jail sentence with a minimum term of 16.5 years for the murder of a deaf woman in East London in August 2025. Let's take you to our correspondent, Barnaby Papadopoulos, who's at the Old Bailey. Barnaby, tell us more.
Well, as you say, Gareth, this occurred in August 2025 when Duane Owusu had been on a night out in Hackney and then decided to go to Stoke Newington. It was in Stoke Newington that he met 27-year-old Zahwa Mukhtar. The two had never met before the incident that would ultimately lead to her death. Summing up today, the judge described how the two of them and a group of other people had got in a car heading to Dagenham. He said that they had been drinking and using what he described as a cocktail of drugs. Now, it was in that car that Mukhtar started arguing with one of Owusu's female friends, pulling her hair. Owusu then decided to throw Mukhtar's phone out of the car when it had stopped. The judge suggested, summing up today, that his plan had been that Mukhtar would then get out of the car to go and retrieve it. When she didn't do that, he described that as her fatal mistake. Owusu threw Mukhtar out of the car and then kicked out at her. He then punched her in the neck, and it was that blow that would prove fatal because she fell over backwards and hit her head. The judge, summing up today, described that blow as forceful and said there was no need or justification for it. He pointed out a witness statement that this trial heard earlier, a witness who described Owusu as looking like a monster at the time of the attack. He was just rage, the witness said. After leaving Miss Mukhtar unconscious, the car did return to help her. Some occupants in the car wanted to help her. Owusu told them not to. He reportedly said, "Just leave her." More callous and selfish behaviour, the judge said just a few moments ago. It is difficult to imagine. Well, Owusu had denied murder and claiming he pushed Mukhtar to try and de-escalate the situation. Of course, a jury didn't agree with that, and he was found guilty of murder in March. Earlier today, we heard an impact statement from Zahwa Mukhtar's family, read on their behalf by a prosecution barrister. The court heard how she had contracted meningitis at the age of 3, and that illness had caused her to become deaf. She had a long-standing dream of opening a school for deaf children. The murder, the family said in that statement today, took from this world a young woman who still had dreams to fulfill and lives to touch. Passing sentence, the judge described Miss Mukhtar as a vulnerable person and pointed out that Owusu had previous convictions. He'd previously served prison time after being found guilty of conspiracy to rob. The judge sentenced him to life in prison and, as you said, ordered him to serve a minimum term of at least 16.5 years. He will have to serve the whole of that term before he is eligible for release.